Alright guys, cruising out in Rockbridge County again. This is an eastern milk snake. First one I've seen in 5 years. Beautiful gent. Out here on the roads after we got a big thunderstorm. And still nice and muggy, high 70s. Just feels like a Lamprepeltis kind of night. So, not that shocked we found this guy, but very excited. First time I've seen one of these guys in a long, long time. Beautiful snakes.
Here's a red salamander that we just road cruised. Beautiful specimen of manhood. Or of salamanderhood. Right there, beautiful black spots. Yep, that's a red salamander. We're actually looking for Scarlet King snake, so we'll get back on the road. And he'll get back to his little forest here.
So here is the Mabry Mill up on the Blue Ridge Parkway in Virginia. You wouldn't know it because we're on a little plateau, but Bethany doing her Virginia Dusky Salamander pre-herping dance. We're at like 3,000 feet way up here. Everything's just starting to come into bloom. So this is a Blue Ridge red salamander larvae that we just flipped.
It's a plausible pseudotriton.
Yes, it's a plausible pseudotriton.
That doesn't work.
But
the silent P doesn't really make that work.
P as in
plausible.
Pseudotriton. I'd love to see that work on an Indian call center worker. Excuse me, sir. Could you relay your account information again? Yes, it's S as in salamander, P as in pseudotriton. This is a Virginia Dusky Salamander, also known as a flat-headed salamander, Desmognathus planiceps. Depending on what authority you consult, it is either still a full species or its taxonomic future is sort of up in the air, and it's uncertain whether it'll be lumped in with other Duskies in this area, such as the Northern or the Blue Ridge. We came to the conclusion that this is a Virginia Dusky, partly based on our location. There's a little narrow strip of the Blue Ridge in Floyd, Patrick.
And its head shape is just completely different from any other Desmog. Like, it's so narrow, the eyes are so close together.
Exactly, which is part of the reason they call it the flat-headed salamander as a nickname, is it's got a really small, narrow, flat head compared to the Northern. It's obviously not a seal, and it's also obviously not a black belly, so process of elimination equals Virginia Dusky. We're here in some beautiful habitat.
Yeah, we have a lot of jewelweed around here.
Yep. This is just a beautiful spot. So many little trickles and streams.
Alright. Let it go. So we just found a seal salamander right here. And we've got it right next to the Virginia Dusky as comparison. Well, hopefully. Yeah. It's hard enough to wrangle one Dusky salamander.
Yeah.
And trying to wrangle two is a headache. So, whoop, there it goes. Nathan, you want to get it?
Sure. There he is.
There you go, alright. So, yeah, side by side, they're kind of hard to see because of the glares, but the seal salamander has like different modeling on its back.
Lighter coloration.
Yeah, lighter color, different head shape. The modeling on the modeling is classic seal salamander. Okay, let's try to get them both on the rock. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, this one is for sure a Virginia Dusky. The seal, I'm leaning heavily towards seal, but it might be another Virginia Dusky.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it just looks like a lot of pictures of them I've seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'd lean towards seal.
Its head shape is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay.
So here is an eastern garter snake with a really beautiful checkered pattern. Up in the hills of western Virginia, and there he goes.
Here he goes down the backstretch, right around the corner.
Here goes Pride up the backstretch, Heartache going to the inside. It's like a George Jones song. But we thought he was dead for a moment when we first saw him. Not sure if we caught him napping or what. But he woke up there in a hurry when he realized we were there. Here we have two juvenile Wehrle salamanders near the southern extent of their range in southwestern Virginia. Bethany flipped these two. They're both in close proximity. Some of the juveniles at this area are rumored to have red or orangish spots on their back, so that's what we're after. The adults usually look like bigger versions of this, and blackish gray above, the yellowy spotting on the side. They're a member of the genus Plethodon, quite obviously. We're pretty close to the Dixie Caverns phase, which is strictly troglodytic, I guess you'd say. It lives in caves anyway.